They cast her out beneath twin suns, her crown shattered, her wings torn. Once empress of the Ardennes people, now just Virela, a name spoken like a curse, betrayed by her council, framed as a traitor. Left to die on the scorched, barren moon of Aetherion. That's where Commander Jace Wren found her half conscious, burned, barely breathing. He almost mistook her for a mirage until she opened her golden eyes and whispered, "Kill me or take me." He chose neither. Instead, he carried her aboard his vessel, patched her wounds with trembling hands, and gave her water when all she offered him were death glares. "You're human," she said, like an accusation. "Guilty," he replied, "but not your enemy," she hissed. "You will be." He didn't argue, just handed her a blanket and left her alone. She expected chains, a cage, interrogation. Instead, he gave her freedom, a choice, a quiet room, and silence to heal. By the fourth day, she stood beside him at the cockpit, silent, regal, but not cruel. "Why did you help me?" she asked. "Because someone should have," he said, not looking away from the stars. "Even queens deserve mercy. I am no queen anymore. That's not what I see." She turned away, but not before he saw the glint of emotion behind her eyes. The galaxy was hunting her now. Every system had her face on bounty alerts. Wanted alive, wanted humiliated. Jace knew harboring her was treason. He didn't care. Not when she started smiling at the stars again. Not when her laughter, sharp and rare, broke through the silence of his lonely ship. They talked late into the nights. She told him of her homeworld, of crystal towers and winged dances, of betrayal and fire. He told her of earth, of oceans she'd never seen, of music and war, and how even humans were capable of cruelty and love. One evening, while adjusting a faulty nav coil, she touched his hand. "You are not like the others. Neither are you." Their eyes locked. Her wings, once broken, fluttered faintly with light. "You've seen me at my worst," she whispered. "And I'm still here," he said, voice low. "That's how love begins." But then came the ambush. A mercenary strike force. 3 ships. No warnings. They hadn't come for Jace. They came for her. He fought like a man possessed. Shields dropped, lasers burned, hull cracked, but he would not surrender her. Virela stormed the deck, her eyes blazing, energy crackling between her fingers. "Leave me, save yourself. I didn't rescue you to lose you now." They stood back to back in the flickering dark, human and alien, soldier and queen fighting for a chance neither thought they deserved. They won, barely. The ship limped into deep space, oxygen low, power drained, but in the silence that followed, he reached for her hand. She didn't pull away. She leaned her head on his shoulder, wings wrapping around them both. "I thought I was destined to rule alone," she whispered. "Turns out," he said, "you were meant to love with someone beside you." She looked up at him, eyes no longer sharp with pain but soft with something fierce and fragile. "I am still a queen," she said. "You always were. And you are mine now." Jay smiled. "Then long live the queen." In that broken ship, drifting between forgotten stars, an empire rose again, not through war or conquest, but through something far more dangerous: love.